Have you ever wondered if loyalty and trust are as black and white as they seem? Picture this: a relationship built on the foundations of love and commitment, but what happens when those pillars start to wobble? When suspicions creep in? Our story today revolves around a couple where the girlfriend starts to question the loyalty of her boyfriend. It's not a decision she takes lightly. It's the result of observing certain activities on his social media that raise eyebrows and trigger doubts in her mind. Her heart is heavy, but her resolve is stronger. She decides to put him to the ultimate test of loyalty. Unbeknownst to him, he's about to be the main player in a game he doesn't even know he's playing. As she embarks on this course, she's aware of the stakes. It's a gamble that could either reinforce their bond or shatter it completely. And so, the stage was set for a test that could make or break their relationship. In the age of digital footprints, our secrets aren't as safe as we think. Navigating the labyrinth of social media, our protagonist embarks on her quest for truth. The girlfriend, armed with nothing but her intuition, begins to explore the vast digital landscape that is her boyfriend's social media presence. Every like, every comment, every shared meme or photo carries the weight of 1,000 words. The digital breadcrumbs left unwittingly by her boyfriend become the roadmap to her answers. She stumbles upon a series of suspicious interactions, an undercurrent of flirtation with another woman. Each emoji, each LOL, each midnight conversation, feels like a stab to her heart. The narrator's voice trembles slightly as he describes the girlfriend's emotional turmoil. It's a roller coaster of emotions, a journey of discovery that no one wishes to undertake. The thrill of the chase is marred by the dread of what might be found. She is Sherlock Holmes in the digital era, deciphering codes and patterns hidden in the mundane. But she is not just a detective, she is also the victim. As she uncovers each digital clue, she is also peeling back layers of her own relationship, revealing truths she may not be ready to face. As the evidence piled up, she felt both dread and determination. But the final verdict was yet to come. When truth stares at you, how do you react? It's a question many of us would struggle to answer, yet, in this moment, it's what our protagonist has to face. In the stillness of the room, the girlfriend takes a deep breath, her heart pounding like a drum. She presents her findings, the evidence of the loyalty test, to her boyfriend. His face, a canvas of shock, disbelief and confusion, struggles to process the information. The air is thick with tension, the silence broken only by the ticking of the wall clock. He stammers out a response, his voice shaking, his eyes darting between her and the damning screenshots. What can he say? What explanation could possibly suffice? He fumbles over his words, each one falling flat in the charged atmosphere. He talks about misunderstandings, about friends playing pranks, about how it's not what it looks like. But his words, however earnest, seem to get lost in the sea of her disappointment. His emotions are a whirlwind, a mixture of guilt, regret and desperation. He reaches out, trying to bridge the gap that suddenly formed between them, but his touch, once comforting, now feels cold and distant. Through it all, she listens, her expression unreadable. The decision looms over her like a dark cloud, a difficult choice she must make. As he tried to explain, she realized that the final decision rested with her. In the court of love, the judge is the heart. The moment we've all been waiting for, the final verdict. After much contemplation and soul-searching, the girlfriend arrived at her decision. She weighed the evidence, analyzed the reactions, and scrutinized the explanations. The boyfriend's reactions spoke volumes about his loyalty. His words were considered, but actions, as they say, speak louder than words. His social media activity was the litmus test that revealed the true colors of his loyalty. It was a tough decision, but one that had to be made. Just like a real court of law, the court of love demands evidence, and the evidence was in front of her, plain as day, thanks to the loyalty test. The boyfriend's loyalty was not assumed, it was tested. And based on that test, a verdict was delivered. And so, his loyalty was tested, and the verdict was delivered. In relationships, trust is not given, it's earned.